Alrighty guys, how's it going? We are live tonight with Onyx number 2 on a little bit earlier than last night, so we should be getting started here in the next 5 minutes or so at the top of the hour. We pulled some pretty good stuff last night. For those of you that had I guess some of the teams were kind of comboed between last night and tonight, so any combo stuff will ship tomorrow. Anything that was, I guess, labeled as break or case number 1 shipped this afternoon. So you might have tracking for some of your stuff, and I probably should be able to get this case out to you guys tomorrow. It might be. We'll have to see when the post office closes and if I can get there in time. So if not tomorrow, definitely Thursday morning for tonight's break, and probably the same for tomorrow night's break as well. We do have 3 more cases, I believe. I thought about putting them up for tomorrow, or sorry, not tomorrow, for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but I'll probably end up putting them up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Kind of the same format that we went with tonight. So be on the lookout for those if you're looking for any more Onyx basketball. Some nice vet autos last night. We pulled a Steph Curry blue ink auto. We pulled a 2 Patrick Beverly autos. One was a green ink, I think, out of 25, or maybe red ink out of 50. What else did we pull? We pulled... what else did we pull? We pulled a... Oh, man. What other vet stuff did we pull? Clyde Drexler blue ink auto. That was pretty nice. So I would say last night we definitely had a better vet case than rookie case. But still some nice stuff, rookie-wise as well. Not a ton of parallels. I think the lowest parallel we had was the... I think we actually pulled was it a Sue Bird? We pulled a Sue Bird auto, blue ink auto, and then maybe a Brianna Stewart red ink as well. So I think we had 2 parallel autos last night, which typically in the past with Onyx, I know for baseball we were pulling between 5 and 8 parallels per case. So I guess we'll have to see if that was just a weird case last night with only 2 parallels, or if we'll have more than that tonight. So we'll get started, like I said, here in about 3 minutes or so. It should be a pretty quick break. I think last night's took right around 30 minutes. Case configuration is 24 boxes per case with 2 autos per box. I think last night we only had 1 redemption as well, so everything for the most part was live and on card, which is nice. So some pretty nice cards. Some pretty nice cards overall. I was pretty happy with the break as a whole. And like I said, we'll have case 3 ripping tomorrow night at the same time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Typically all the breaks that I do are usually at 9, unless it's a Sunday. Maybe it'll be a little earlier on Sunday for any Sunday breaks. But typically 9 p.m. for the breaks I do. Kevin, when he breaks, he goes live usually a little bit earlier. Typically around like 8 o'clock, I think. So, and if you haven't already, subscribed to us on Facebook and, or I guess on YouTube. We're live on Twitch as well, along with Breakers. I think Twitter maybe even too. So a couple places to watch. I typically like YouTube the best. I think YouTube's the only site that it allows us to stream 1080 on. So, all right, guys, a minute to go. Looks like 8:59. We'll get started here in the next minute or so with tonight's break. I was trying to think. I think out of all the basketball breaks we've done, I think last night's Curry auto was the first Curry auto we've pulled, so that was pretty neat. Granted, it wasn't a Panini licensed hit, but still a nice nice Curry auto nonetheless. It's kind of a little crooked. Alrighty guys, it is 9 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started. We've got our sealed case here, 2021-2022 Onyx Vintage Basketball. Like I said, 24 boxes per case. 2 autos per box with another 2 or 3 base as well. All cards ship, every single card including base ships to you guys as well. I managed to get the boxes out fairly well last night. Let's see if I can do it decently tonight as well. Nothing stuck in there. All 24 on the table. With these, we like to go, I guess, kind of 6 boxes at a time, so we're not having to stop and open in between each box. So we'll open the packs for 6 at a time, run through the hits, and then go through the next 6. Hopefully you guys are having a good start to your week. We're getting pretty close to Thanksgiving and Christmas time, which is nice. Basketball season's obviously underway. College basketball's tipping tonight. I saw earlier Ohio State had a scare against Akron. They almost lost at home, so they're not the Ohio State of old, it doesn't seem like. I'm not a huge basketball fan myself. I'm a pro basketball fan, like the Hawks, obviously, but from a college basketball perspective, the Bulldogs haven't been good in basketball in a long time, so I don't watch a ton of college basketball until the SEC tournament and March Madness, obviously. But I'll still occasionally watch a ESPN televised game if there's something, a big ranked game on or something like that. I don't even know who the favorites are this year for college. I would assume like Gonzaga, I think, is supposed to be good again. Maybe Baylor again this year. I don't know though. Alrighty guys, we got 6 boxes or packs, whatever you want to call them, on the table. So let's go ahead and get started. Good luck to everyone on the break. Let's see if we can't top last night's case. First hit is a Balsa Caprica base. Our first auto of the night, Candace Parker. That's a good one to start. Candace Parker. Blue ink auto for the WNBA spot going to Steve. Steve had a good break last night with the WNBA spot as well, so nice hit there early for Steve. Balsa Caprica. Blue ink base auto to go with the base. Sorry guys for hitting the top loader. Usually I'll try and push the card down in, but these are pretty thin and I don't want to bend the cards, so that's kind of why I'm hitting it against the table to get it down in the top loader. Base of Chandler Vaudrin. Chuma Okiki base. Starting off with an early parallel, Trendon Watford, red ink auto. Believe this is numbered to 25. 25 on the Watford red ink auto. Right behind that, we've got a Johnny Wang blue ink auto. Johnny Wang, blue ink auto. Nice hit there. Base of Hakeem Olajuwon. And Ethan Thompson. Ethan Thompson base. Blue ink auto of Nemias Kita. Good looking auto there. Centering on the card, not so great, but the auto itself is nice. Next up, we've got an Alan Flanigan. I believe this is the blue ink. Yeah, this is, so the black inks are typically out of 5. For some reason, Flanigan, I guess, didn't want to follow instructions or didn't get the instruction sheet, but he signed the blue inks in black. So this is actually a blue ink auto. It is just in black for whatever reason. Johnny Wang base. Sabrina Ionescu base. How about a blue ink auto for Ionescu to go with the base? That's another nice hit for the WNBA spot. Congrats there, Steve, on that one. I don't think we pulled her last night, so it's nice to get her in case number 2. Quentin Grimes, blue ink auto. Some pretty nice stuff so far. I'd say we're off to a better start tonight than we were last night. Quentin Grimes, blue ink base auto. Sandro base, with the last name I can't pronounce. Damian Lillard base for the Trailblazers. Daniel Oturu, blue ink base auto. Nice hit there. Another parallel coming up. Day'Ron Sharp, green ink auto, numbered to 25. 25, so 2 parallels through, I guess, 5 boxes roughly. Ish, something like that. Nice sharp hit there. David Duke Jr. base. Jalen Noel base. PJ Washington blue ink vet auto for the Hornets. I like the mixture of vet autos and rookies. It's a pretty good checklist, I would say. PJ Washington base blue ink auto. And box number 6, last hit of the first 6 boxes, Greg Brown III. Greg Brown III blue ink auto. And we'll finish off with a base of PJ Washington. Alrighty, next 6. Pretty good start. We matched our parallel total from last night's break already, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we didn't front load it all though. Wang and Flanigan are just randoms if they're not signed by anybody. Eric. So typically what I've been doing is I've been sorting by team and then just throwing them with a random team. I think Flanigan is he's a Auburn guy, right? I don't know if Wang actually signed with a team or not. I'll have to double check, but yeah, I've just been throwing them with a random team after I get done sorting. I guess I could throw the teams in the names in a randomizer and do it that way. Maybe I'll do that. I'll have to do it after the break's over though. It might take me a few minutes to pull them out. Alrighty, next 6 boxes, guys. Let's see what we got here. Start us out. Start off with a Davion Mitchell base, followed by a blue ink auto of Ayo Dasunmu. No idea how to pronounce that. Dasunmu, blue ink base auto. I assume all the blue inks are the same. I think Steph's last night when I checked it did have a numbering for the blue inks. Philip Petrozev, blue ink base. I don't understand why they would put a guy in college in a pro product, but whatever. I guess it makes maybe some sense. Quentin Grimes base. Trey Jones base. Keita Bates Diop blue ink auto. Bates Diop blue ink auto. Balsa Kaprivica. I don't know why I struggle with that last name so bad. Blue ink auto, I believe that's the second for us so far on the night. Bruce Brown base. And Terrence Mann base. Let me pull the Flanigan out real quick while I'm thinking about it. Wang and Flanigan. Flanigan. I thought Wang was drafted by somebody though. So if that's the case, then I think I was putting it with whatever team that was. But if not, I can random it off as well. Cameron Thomas, blue ink base auto. DJ Stewart, blue ink base auto. Matthew Hurt, base. Devin Dotson, base. Another parallel, Trey Jones, red ink out of 25. Red ink out of 25. Nice hit there. So 3 parallels so far. So far, so good. Johnny Wang, blue ink base. I guess if this is a undrafted guy that didn't sign, we'll random it off. I'll check on Wang after the break's over as well before we random the Flanigan. Base of MJ Walker. Base of Usman Garuba. Blue ink base of Sandro. Blue ink base auto. Nice hit there. Jalen Noel, blue ink base auto. Base of Chris Middleton for the Bucks. Terrence Mann. Mann's on the Clippers, right? Keon Johnson, KJ. With the A for effort on the auto. With the KJ initials. Nice vet hit here. Patrick Beverly, blue ink auto. That's the 3rd Beverly through the last 1.5 cases, I guess. Patrick Beverly, blue ink auto. finish off the first half of the case, guys, with a Scotty Barnes base. Alrighty, on to our next 6. And 6. Some of these packs are a little tricky here. Alrighty. Trash. Next 6. Being difficult for some reason. Alright, here we go with the first 6 of the second half. We'll start off with the Mfundu Kapengele base, followed by a Dwayne Bacon blue ink auto. Dwayne Bacon blue ink auto. Next up, we've got a Cole Anthony blue ink auto. Pretty rough auto there as well with the CA, it looks like. Love the effort. Base of Sadiq Bey. Base of Daniel Aturu. Nice vet hit here, Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler vet on card blue ink auto. Yeah, no numbering on this one, so it seems like only like Steph and maybe a few other guys have the numbering for blue inks. Joel Ayayi. Blue ink auto. Robert Williams base for the Celtics. Edmund Sumner base. Chandler Vaudrin blue ink auto. I think, is that the second Vaudrin we've pulled, I believe. I don't remember if it was a base early or a auto early. Chandler Vaudrin blue ink base auto. Another nice second or third year guy here, Jordan Poole blue ink auto. Couple of pools through the first case and a half. Jonathan Kuminga base. Greg Brown III base. PJ Dozier blue ink auto. We've settled down a little bit on the parallels. No color yet through these 6 boxes. Matthew Hurt blue ink auto. Matthew Hurt blue ink auto. Drew Holiday base. Devin Dotson base. What is this guy? Damian Jones blue ink base auto. Warriors have had a pretty good break the last 2 nights. How about another Jordan Poole blue ink base auto? Having a great season so far. I think he had a pretty good night last night against the Hawks. Hawks got stomped by the Warriors. Steph had like 50, I think, or something like that. It's pretty unfortunate for Hawks fans. Nehemias Kita, base. Jared Vanderbilt, base. Right behind that, Jared Vanderbilt Blue Ink Auto. Nice looking auto there. Vanderbilt Blue Ink base auto. And AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson. Kind of looks like a star almost with a little scribble. AJ Lawson Blue Ink auto. And lastly, base of DJ Carton. DJ Carton. Alrighty, guys, down to our last 6 boxes here. See if we can't get at least one more parallel to finish us off. I'm hoping at least one more parallel. Alrighty. Pretty easy. I should have been getting the cards out like that the entire break. Alrighty, last 6 boxes. A Scotty for Leslie, hopefully. We'll see what we can do for you. And after, guys, I'll check on Johnny Wayne real quick, and then we'll random him if need be, and the Flanigan as well. Alrighty, guys, last 6 boxes. Here we go. Good luck. We'll start off with a Jimmy Butler base for the Heat. Might need a few more top loader or penny sleeves potentially. Let me get those out real quick. Damian Jones base, Blue Ink Auto. Another Blue Ink Auto of Alpern Sengun. Alpern Sengun. James Harden base. Philip Petruzev base. Chuma Okiki Blue Ink base auto. Chuma Okiki. Heck of a name there. Trey Murphy III Blue Ink auto. That could have probably picked a better picture for him, but Steph Curry base. Dwayne Bacon base. Blue Ink auto of Marcus Zagorski. Zagorski. I think I'm probably pretty close on pronunciation there, I hope. Zagorski. Nice one here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton, red ink auto with some blue ink in there too. Kind of interesting. A little streak of blue ink next to the red ink. This one is numbered to 25. Nice hit here for the Bucks going to Joshua. Get the blue and red ink combo. Naz Reid base. Base of Brandon Ingram. Blue ink base auto Edmund Sumner. Edmund Sumner, blue ink base auto. Definitely some dupes tonight for sure. I guess we did have some dupes last night as well, but seems like more dupes tonight. AJ Lawson, blue ink base auto, I believe number 2 here on the Lawson. Trendon Watford, base. Alan Flanigan, base. We'll set that one aside. Edmund Sumner again, blue ink auto. Either 2 or 3 on the night for Sumner. Quentin Grimes, blue ink base auto. Another initial autograph. They should pay them half the money if they get the cards back in their only initial. Hakeem Olajuwon, base. DJ Stewart, base. Terrence Mann, blue ink auto. I believe for the Clippers. I think, right? Or no, is it the Clippers? Yeah. I think that's correct, right? Clippers, I believe, Terrence Mann. And our last auto of the break, Trey Jones, blue ink auto. So we're still looking for the elusive black ink auto. We did pull a couple more parallels tonight. Trey Jones, blue ink, and Breanna Stewart, base, to round out the break. Alrighty, let's get the couple that we need to random here real quick. So we've got a Flanigan base, 2 autos of Johnny Wang, and the blue ink auto of Flanigan. Let me get my keyboard real quick. Let me check on Wang. See if he's actually I could have sworn I saw that he was at least signed somewhere for a little while when I was looking up everything else, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything. All right, so what I'll do is let me get a randomizer set up real quick on random.org. Multi-round giveaway. Let me get this set up. Let me grab the teams. I want to do teams. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to grab the team list, put that in the random. Come on, do not want to. Okay, so I've got Atlanta down to WNBA. I guess the question is, so what we'll do is we'll just random. We'll do Flanigan in the top. Flanigan will go to the top team after the random. Number 2 in the random will get one of the Wang autos. Number 3 will get a Wang auto. and number 4 will get the Flanigan base. So the same order we've got laid out on the table. Top spot gets the Flanigan auto, number 2 spot gets a Wang, number 3 gets a Wang, and number 4 gets the Flanigan base. So let me get this set up here. Okay, don't want that. What's this? Okay, that's better. Alrighty. So let's do a dice roll to determine how many times we're rolling the list. 7 times. And like I said, guys, after the 7th round, top spot gets the Flanigan auto, 2nd spot gets Wang auto, 3rd spot gets a Wang auto, and 4th gets Flanigan base. Alright, here we go. Good luck to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alrighty, so the Flanigan auto is going to the Cleveland Cavs spot. The 1 Wang auto is going to the Timberwolves spot. Another Wang auto is going to the Clippers spot. And the Flanigan base is going to the Pacers. Alrighty, guys, that will do it for the break. Thanks again for joining. We really appreciate it. Let me get this pasted in here so I don't forget it. Flanigan base, not the auto though for the 4th spot. Alright guys, like I said, that will do it for the break. We appreciate you joining. We'll be back tomorrow night for case number 3. Be on the lookout for tracking tomorrow. And I think number 3 either has ended or is ending in the next few minutes. So if you're interested in number 3, be sure to check those out. If not, hopefully you guys have a great night, and we'll see you again tomorrow night. Later.